Hey,
Monkey.
monkey. Now, some of you might be wondering, the title is clearly elephant themed, and we just got the elephant ability. Why aren't we in the elephant area? It's because I wanted to go back and do some, get some stuff, that I'm quite... Just wanted to give you an idea of what kind of ridiculous bullshit the... God, this man looks so old. I mean, it makes he's old. He's the elder. It's fine. But, like, I just wanted to give you an idea of what kind of stupid bullshit you can now do with the elephant bonanza that we got last time.
The amount of stupid bullshit is off the charts.
Exactly. Remember this lava hazard? Now you don't.
No, I don't.
Yeah, exactly. So I also got some more bananas off camera that I was able to do some grinding with. And so I have quite a few, actually, is it in, what menu would it be in? Yep, okay, yep. Yeah, I've done a lot of destruction. As you can see. Well, these ones less so, but
Lots
like,
of smashing.
yeah. It's less of smashing and more, inhalation. Because, oh my god, you can just... Like, look at that shit. It's insane. I've inhaled 100,000 cubic meters of melon. And 467 cubic meters of melon rind. I love that they have to differentiate between the green melon rind and the white melon rind. Also, the obsidian on the Tempest layer looks like a tire. It's very silly. But like even on the freezer layer, look at how much lava I've consumed.
Slurp.
Not even destroyed, just consumed, because it's what you do with the elephant bonanza. You just kind of inhale. It's a little alarming when you Alright. There is another thing that I want to do with the elephant ability before we go back into the Tempest layer to show off how silly it is. But first I'm going to inhale that. Alright, cool. Let's teleport. Alright, so there's a lot of shit that I can go and gather later. Let's just go to... Where's the gong? There's the gong.
Should we teleport?
No, very small transport. Donk. Alright, before we go to the Tempest layer, we're gonna go back to the resort layer. And lament the loss of the giant watermelon. Yeah, as long as I'm doing some setup for this bit that I want to show off. What you been up to, Dragoni? How's it going?
Not much. Just getting by. One thing at a time.
Playing a lot of Skong?
Yes.
Yeah. I imagined as much. Yeah. How's work been?
Yeah, work's been fine. It's not ideal, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been in the midst of rental season for this for the school year, and that creates a lot of stress. So we've been doing a lot of rentals for the back to school stuff. And that's there we go. That's beautiful. All right, so you might notice that you can use this to ascend, and that is also true with the orbs that you just inhale for later. So you can just store a bunch of the ascension ore and then just ascend for as long as you have the Bananza.
Oh my.
Yeah. And for as many of the orbs as you have. Which is rather convenient because it now means that I am just at the right position to make it directly back into the hole. But yet, the ascension ore is very, very fun to use with the elephant Bananza.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Oh no, is it gonna make me do the whole falling sequence again? It is, duh. Why wouldn't it?
You jump in the hole, you gotta fall.
Oh well. Yeah. So we've been catching up with a lot of, doing a lot of, back to school season stuff, and it's been rather exhausting. So we're, I'm doing this as my, bit of unwinding for the evening. I had to do a meeting for BGSO earlier in anticipation of our next season. Yapped about Wii Sports for a while, which was fun. Grumpy Kong does not look so grumpy in that picture. I think that his name is ill-deserved. So, if this layer, one of the main components of this layer is apparently obsidian, according to my Smashin' stats.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck? Well, no, you know what? Never mind. I was gonna say it's like supposed to be like a volcanic area, and then I remembered immediately below the surface is just the whole lava area. So fucking yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. So it makes perfect sense. Alright, let's make our way towards our objective, which is down below the ground through here. I love slapping the fucking doofuses, the dudes. These guys. Alright. Aha! Yes! And now we eat.
Consume!
Oh, hey, banana.
Oh, banana.
Oh, banana. Fancy meeting you here, banana. Yippee! Hang on, what do you have to say? Some sort of terrifying bat. Alright. Alright, time to grab that shit. Oh! Just as my Bananza was running out, too. Oh, this is unfortunate. Uh-oh. I need a ceiling. Oh, well, you know, I don't need a ceiling. I've got elephant. Bananza, the Bananzas are really obscenely powerful, but I'm glad that they are, because oh my god, it's so It's so perfect. Like, what is the best way to experience a Donkey Kong game? Just obscene power trip. You're just big, strong monkey. Just eat all of the magma. Oh. Oh, that's lava, not gold. Stupid decision. I already did this one. Alright, well, let's go do the objective then. Got all those. Smack that shit. Alright, new layer down. Actually, yeah, let's just go right down. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. There he is.
Oh.
I like how it's both a bat and an elephant. Sinister Blusterwing. Like, it's got big ol' elephant ears that it's using to float and fly, but it's also using the inhale, and it's also using the inhale ability, but it's very clearly a bat. Ah! Got him. Okay, this thing's made out of glass. Note taken. Well, okay, I guess it's not really that it's made out of glass so much as DK's just made out of fucking titanium. Whoa! Oh, is that it? Nope. Escaping again. Yep. Dang it.
It got away again. Where to go this time?
Good question. Down we go. Nanners. Oh, that's actually slow down. I can't believe it. Just a little bit.
You okay?
No. Kind of hurting. We beat Sinister Blusterwing. Again.
Nice.
Jerk. Yeah, so I've got quite a few of the upgrades already. Let's break that shit, I guess. Alright, hang on. What do you gotta say? Our beloved Blusterwing? Singing? So you're not really weather... You don't really predict the weather so much as you do bribe the weather. I suppose that's also a valid tactic.
Focus.
Imagine being able to bribe the weather. What would the weather take as currency?
Sand dollars.
Let's do this.
Close enough. This is a very Goron City song, by the way.
Very much so, yeah.
Jumbo Spa. Get hit, idiot. Chip exchange. Nanners. Alright, Alright, let's change our clothes so that Pauline's wearing her cute little raincoat. Because I changed out of it for the earlier thing. I also got some of the other fur colors from the other layer. Sour berry
Fashion.
blue fur. It's really good.
Suits you.
Alright. Poison proof. I don't think I have any of the pants yet from this layer. Oh. I guess just for Fashion Souls, I'll just go with the poison-proof pants.
Check this out.
That's cute. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Love the ears on the coat.
It's very cute. Nice little detail. Do they have any? They do. Okay, right here. Alright, here's the burn-proof pants. Apple
Burn
day
proof,
tie.
they say, with 20% resistance.
Yeah. Sky blue bitches. Apple a day. It's such a weirdly specific thing. The mallow gradient for, oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me, God. Alright. Let's put on the burn-proof pants. So I don't scald my butt. Me rear. Me keister.
Perfect.
Is there anything that matches? Actually, hang on. There's the sky blue breeches. Well, since they're both, oh, that's 20% versus 10%. Yeah, I'll just go with. I don't like that there's a version of the pants that don't have the benefits. Oh my God, he's so yellow. The mango gradient fur might be my favorite one in the game so far, because it's like,
They just look pretty nice.
yeah. I think we'll go with the mango. We'll stick with the mango. What a dashing little duo we are. And this, in this particular tie is probably just the best one in the game in terms of just what I do with when I play this game is just, it's a fuck ton of, just immediately using Bananzas. So I've got lots of built up, Bananergy. That's fine. Alright. Hold L to make some music. Oh no! We have to go see that now.
Should we teleport?
I just saw the icon for the ultra rare fossil, and now I need to get it. Alright, hang on. Is it?
Need a break.
Ah! Ah! Is it really right beneath me? Ah! Yeah! Just eat the hazard. Yep, there it is. It's on guard! No!
No, on guard!
Well, okay, it's probably just an unrelated swordfish, but it's so fucked up seeing
That's
on guard.
not even a skeleton, that's just a plaster cast.
Yeah, I know, right? Every time I see one of those, it just fucks with me. Could be a donkey. It could be a Kong. Maybe you're an elephant. Wowie zowie, one might even say. How's it going, Dashi? Alright, well, that's enough lava inhalation for one day. Let's just make our way back down to the stuff shop.
Teleport.
Or the Trunk Dunk Hot Springs. A bad nap. Oh, there's nothing worse than a bad nap.
Yeah.
Like, a good nap, that shit is just so relaxing, but a bad nap is just, like, feel like ass afterward. It's like, I'm supposed to be refreshed. What the fuck? Oh, hang on. Inhale some dirt. That's water. No, is this even dirt?
Steady.
No. No hot water's coming out. Well, nothing's coming out right now. Yeah, no, that happens to me too sometimes. Honestly, it's really frustrating. God, watching him wobble around on the ball is really funny. All right, let's go in the challenge room and see what's going on in here. Zipline Valley. All right, that's. Oh no, it's Pick a Pipe from Mario Maker.
You jump between though.
Certainly hope so. Got him. Gaming.
You picked the right pipe.
By moving. Zipping through the valley. Get out of here. Alright, before we move on, is there a hidden banana?
Of course there is.
This game's music was more memorable overall. I think that the Bananza themes are really memorable, and there are some sub-area themes that really stuck with me, but overall, yeah, it's definitely not as many immediately recognizable bangers like with Mario Odyssey. Maybe it'll take some time to sit.
You missed a coin! Start over!
No! Oh, that's right, I can break. Oh, you sneaky bitch. Oh, would you look at that. Yeah, I think that's the main gripe that I have with it, is that it's overall designed to be very laid back, which is... I don't know how well that fits the vibe of this game, but it's, in terms of, like, what you're actually doing, but it's all good. I think the more energized tracks are really where it shines, like the Bananza tracks. Even this one, like a lot of the sub area themes are generally pretty catchy. Well, we're gonna have to go back and do it again anyway because we missed one of the bananas.
I get that coin you missed.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah, having it be super high energy all the time would have been fucking exhausting, but still. The high energy tracks are very memorable, but even like Toastarena's theme from Mario Odyssey is pretty memorable to me. And that mostly plays when you're running around the fucking desert where there's nothing, you know? But like this track, this is fun. I like this track. Like there's the other sub-area track, it's kind of more for puzzles, is like the boom dum 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 ba dum 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 boom. Like that track is really fun too. We could probably check the composer.
The bonus stage, no, they're really not all that jazz.
Yeah. Where's your other nanner? I demand to know. Where is second nanner?
Order has it first, the one you miss, and the other three. So
yeah, then let's start over. I would hesitate to call this area a valley, more like a canyon.
Chasm.
Yeah. Hallway. Where's me money? Fuck you.
The order they show up there should look at the order on the level, right?
Generally speaking, yeah.
Like off the side of the platform? Or you have like the sonar.
I'm
up
stupid.
above? There it is.
Yep. Climb up, DK. That's what I meant when I was holding up. Nanner.
Oh,
You love
banana!
Zipline Valley. I'm so happy that they did keep Oh Banana though. Like that's probably the #1.
It's iconic.
Really is. It's so good.
What an adventure!
All right, where to now? Oh Jesus Christ. Oh boy, this is one of the reasons that I don't like this map in terms of like you can't fucking see shit when you're inside an area.
Yeah.
But like it's also really good because it means that it's dynamic and renders to where you're at. But like, oh my god, it makes it so stressful to try and actually tell where something is sometimes.
Yeah.
It's our getaway!
Weird question, but what is one of your favorite maps in games? Not, well, okay, I guess we'll follow that up with like favorite areas and maps, and like when I say maps I mean areas, but for the initial question, what is one of the games that has the most memorably good system for the map, like locations and stuff like that, and like looking at the act of looking at the map, I guess.
Well, this game that came recently called Silk Song, but I do really like Hollow Knight's mapping system.
Yeah.
Updates, like, not quite in real time, but updates when you hit a checkpoint or get back to a bench or whatever, because it still allows you to, like, explore and look around somewhere that you don't know without having, like, a immediate guide to, okay, this is where I need to go next. While still just being a map that you can then use later to navigate it a second time.
There you are!
I think one game that does a nice job of striking that same balance is Wind Waker, where you have to navigate your way to find the fish on the island, and then you'll get the map for that section. Because the way that it works in Silk Song is like you find the map maker, and then he makes you a map, right?
He makes you part of a map. You have to fill in the rest yourself.
Okay. I understand now. Yeah, no,
Although you have to buy an item in order to get the ability to do that. Before that, it's just a partial map.
A banana!
I like that. I like that a lot. I think one of my other favorite maps is any map that I could draw on in Spirit Tracks and
Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass were fun about that.
Yeah. I think that overall, I got a little bit more use out of it in Spirit Tracks, but that's also because I had a lot more patience for Spirit Tracks. Phantom Hourglass is the only Zelda game that I've started and never finished because, oh my god, I had so many problems with that.
Oh my.
Okay, Phantom Hourglass, the main motif, the main item of the game, the Phantom Hourglass, you need to navigate the Temple of the Ocean King like 15 goddamn times. And you have to start from the beginning every fucking time. There's some shortcuts that you can take that make it easier, but it's not like the Tower of Spirits in Spirit Tracks, where you kind of skip a layer, and then you can come back to, you start from the next section. No, you have to do the whole goddamn thing over again, and then just use your abilities to make things a little bit faster each time, or a little bit more efficient. But for the start of the game, you're just out of luck, man, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You're just out of luck, because you barely get any shortcuts. It's kind of annoying. And it also especially sucks because it's the name of the game. The Phantom Hourglass puts a time limit in your time that you're allowed to navigate the Temple of the Ocean King. And so it just, like, the main item of the game is just actively unfun to use. Like, the Wind Waker in Wind Waker is, like, at the very least, that's, that's relatively unintrusive to the process of navigating the seas. In fact, it's crucial to it, but you don't have to, like... But it's not super... I don't know. It's not intrusive to use. You can keep sailing one way or the other. But then with... And then, like, with the Ocarina of Time, it's like... Yeah, the Ocarina of Time is, like, the main thing, you know? Majora's Mask. It's, like, the main... Well, I guess... enemy.
The Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess is more the... But, like... In terms of, like, referring to them as in terms of games that have the item, or an item as the name of the game, they usually do a better job with integrating them.
I also haven't played Phantom Hourglass in, like, 15 years.
Yeah.
I don't remember having a huge issue with it, like, in that regard.
It's probably just because I know that Spirit Tracks did it so much better that I got a little bit more frustrated with it than it maybe deserves, but at the same time... I don't know. I really just...
Spirit Tracks didn't exist yet.
Yeah.
Well, that also might be why, like, roguelikes and such so much now. I don't mind repetition if it's still making, like, active progress.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll find it to be a little bit more reasonable when I find a way to justify streaming every Zelda game. But I will...
so many games we need to stream.
I know, that's what... It's a joke. It's jokes.
We don't need to do another 40-game marathon.
No, Zelda is not a game series that would be a marathon. It would be a gradual thing. Because, oh my god, it would be... Like, even just playing Breath of the Wild took most of a year. Because of how infrequent streams were at the time. And still are. And Doug also actively impeding my progress. Donkey Kong 3D Marathon. Oh, it's the Donkey Kong reverse 3D Marathon, where I start with Bananza and then do DK64, and then that's it.
Excuse me, what about Diddy Kong Racing?
That's not a platformer. That's a racing game.
That was not specified.
Diddy Kong Racing is great, though. Diddy Kong platforming. I love the idea of referring to something as Diddy Kong, as, like, just referring to it as Diddy Kong platforming because you play as Diddy Kong and you platform. So many active... Jesus Christ. How in the fuck...
of meteorological history.
How in the fuck is this happening underground?
You see the air pressure of the voltaic currents with the convection of the magnetosphere.
Ah, so that's how it is.
Also Wizard did it.
Fair enough. Down we go. I always like the sub areas in this game. They're very fun. What?
Bye.
Goodbye, DK.
All right, lasted in there about 3/4 of a second.
Yep. It's funny because the rooms where the red balloons would be the most useful, the challenge rooms, they're not. You can't use them. Super Mario platforming adventure. The most generic, like, non-descriptive name that a game could possibly have. So funny. These guys look really silly when they're just running like that. Ah!
Nice.
Nanner. Oh, yeah, you know what that reminds me of? What did you think of the Direct, Dragoni? What were your takeaways from it?
The Ditto game looks cool.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to another 5 years of Fire Emblem Three Houses discourse for some reason.
I'm intrigued by what the relation of that game is to Three Houses. Like the
I'm hopeful that it's like a Fates to Awakening type thing where it's like they're a connected universe somehow, but like the nature of exactly what is unclear. But the yeah, Ditto game also looks really good. My favorite thing to come out of the Direct though was the meme where it was like the implication that or like Ditto's trainer is actually dead because of the very solemn broken shot of the Pokedex, and it's like, wow, that's fucked up. And then the other path on the other pathway was an actual honest to god Danganronpa 2 remake, and then it was the Illusion of Free Choice meme because at the end of the hallway was
Danganronpa 2.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, it really is just Danganronpa 2 again.
It is Danganronpa 2.
Mm-hmm.
It's Danganronpa 2x2, which is Danganronpa 4. There's like a whole ass other campaign story in there.
So then the next game is going to be called Danganronpa 5, right?
I mean,
because
do you care about Danganronpa spoilers at all?
Not at this point.
I mean, they've been messing with the names a little bit recently. Danganronpa V3?
Mm-hmm.
That's not Danganronpa 3. It's Danganronpa 53.
Oh my god.
And 2x2 just being Danganronpa 4 is very much in line with that.
It's a little more normal, if I'm being honest. As I'm sick of the Breath of the Wild era, I'm also sick of Three Houses. I was talking about this with Dachi the other day. I have a greater degree of affection for the Breath of the Wild games because one, this game, the Age of Imprisonment is definitely going to be the last of this era because, like, you know, there's only so much more that they can do with it. And on top of that, I'm personally not actually that frustrated by by how much of it there is because it's very infrequent that we get a Zelda game that is a direct follow-up to a previous game. Like, we got...
It's just been Majora's Mask before.
Yeah. Like, there's some of the other ones, but, like there's the Oracle games, and, like, yeah, chronologically, a couple of the games take place after one another, but, like, there's very rarely are there games that are there two games in the series that are so intrinsically connected. And Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom is really something special for that, especially considering they're both really, really good.
Yeah.
And, so I think that this, and also the main reason that it's so rare and the reason that I have such a degree of, that I'm looking forward to it so much is just because narratively speaking, it's rare that we get to see a Zelda character develop past the events of their game, you know? So, like...
I mean, to be honest, it's rare to see a Zelda character develop, period.
Yeah. But, like, I fucking love the story of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and I know that's apparently a hot take, which I was shocked when I found out that that was a hot take, because, like, I don't know. I know it doesn't do it for everyone, but I have a great deal of affection for the characters, and as a result of that, it makes me happy to see more of them. But I know that there are a lot that are,
the story is neat, but it's not like the primary draw.
Well, goodbye, DK.
What did you expect that to
I was
do?
trying to get the last of the chunk, but I didn't realize how far away I had to be. Anyway. I've got fucking 99 balloons. I'm fine.
99 red balloons.
Trumpeting with elephants. Do 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 do. All right. Slurp up that whole ass melon.
Tasty melon.
Ah! I keep forgetting about the lightning. What do you got to say here?
Keep your nose in the note. Don't get hit by lightning, jackass.
Stay out of the water and grab some cover. I don't know. I do really, really like the traditional Zeldas, but I also understand why they're not doing a ton of them right now, but I really do think that they will eventually return to that style. I don't think that they're going to just lock themselves into every 3D Zelda game now needs to be a big fuck-off open world. Like, I don't think that that's... Goodbye, DK. Into the pit with you. I don't think that that would be the long term for this series.
I sure hope not.
I don't mind if they keep making those entries in the same style of Breath of the Wild, if there are others in the same kind of vein. Like, if they had something along the lines of, like, I don't know, I guess for making 3 sections of Zelda, there's, like, the classic, there's, like, the 2D, there's the 3D, and then, like, open world is kind of its own subgenre, where it's, like, Link Between Worlds is kind of almost there, Echoes of Wisdom is 2D, but also an open world kind of thing. I don't know if Ionuma is the end-all, be-all about Zelda, and so I'm, you know, I think that they would be absolutely, they would be incredibly tone-deaf to not keep that in mind, you know?
Did you feel that rumbling? Thunder down here is intense. Wait, was that your stomach? Yeesh, don't scare me like that.
How are you still hungry? You've eaten so many
You have a
rocks.
storm cloud in your belly? It really sounded like thunder that time.
Well, okay, you gotta keep this in mind, Dachi. Yeah, he has a lot of say, but he's not the only one that has say. If someone on the team says, we want to do this game, and he's like, yeah, if it's a smaller budget, then go for it. Like, he's not unreasonable. Like,
I mean, I don't know if we know enough about the Nintendo development process to really say that.
That's also fair enough. But I also don't think that... I also think that it's kind of... I don't know. It just seems really... like... bit of a pessimistic outlook to have about it. Like, I don't think I'd want another DK game that played exactly like Bananza. Just because Bananza does well, or has been doing well, doesn't mean that every DK game is going to be like this, you know?
Whoa.
I feel like that's kind of, like, reductive, though, Dachi. Just the idea of, like, I don't know. There's a lot of franchises, and the, like, it's not to say that it's never gonna happen again, you know, and it's like, I don't mind, I like that style of game a lot, too. Like, I'm not gonna complain, you know? at the end of the day, there are other series to enjoy as well. So, like, if it ever comes down to that, like, you know. But I definitely, you know, I don't do a whole, I don't know. Like, I tend to avoid big-ass open-world games as a whole.
Yeah,
But
there's only a handful of those that I can actually stand.
yeah, but, like, I've played Breath of the Wild, like, 4 times, and Tears of the Kingdom twice, and I have not gotten tired of either of them. So, you know, I'm happy with what we've got. But yes, I do also miss them. I don't know. There's danger above this roof, and that's the truth. I take back anything I've ever said about these guys. They're awesome. That's very cute.
I just want to know what the deal is with the one character in the Fire Emblem trailer has a gun.
There was the what?
There's a gun. Well, I'll put a screenshot in the thing, but it's like not even ambiguous. It is straight up a gun.
Hang on. Let me just eat this wall real quick. Yep.
Slurp.
Mm-hmm. Just as I thought. Nanner. I mean, like, there were instances of samurai in the era of firearms. Like, it's not too unreasonable there to be, like, primitive guns. It's not like a laser cannon.
It doesn't look like a flintlock.
It doesn't?
It looks like if I put a picture in the live text, it looks like a Glock.
Hang
like
on. Let me finish
There's
vacuuming
like
up these
lightning
crocodile
above that
rocks.
for a couple frames, so it's like it looks like a magic thing, but it does not look like a flintlock.
Give me a second. Alright, hang on. Yeah. Yeah, that's a gun. Okay, personally, my biggest takeaway from the Fire Emblem trailer, is just, I really enjoy, I love the fucking lore of Three Houses so much. For as much as I have frustrations with Three Houses as a game, at the end of the day, or as a narrative sequence at the end of the day, because of certain aspects of,
Part 1, White Clouds.
Part 1, White Clouds. Lone Wolf. Mutiny in the Mist.
I don't think that's what usually people make it out to be, because, like, I don't think they expect you to play it back to back to back to back.
I think the fact that they made the fact that they were dedicated to making 3 different paths and they diverged that early, it makes it very it makes it clear when there are certain parts of certain campaigns that aren't fleshed out as much as they should be, and part of that and so the rest of the other aspects of the narrative are made worse just by the fact that there are multiple pathways like that. And that's one of the reasons that I appreciate that they went back on that with Engage, but also Engage aesthetically does not look like a Fire Emblem game and does not feel like a Fire Emblem game.
I'm not a fan of Engage's visuals.
Yeah, even outside of the VTuber ass character designs, which obviously they're gonna look like that. They're obviously gonna look like that because they're made by a fucking VTuber character designer. The aesthetics of the entire, like, general vibe of it is just way off. And also, just the idea of, hang on, you know what? Fuck you.
Florp.
No, never mind.
Ow!
Die. Who was spotted in the Mario Wonder Switch 2 Edition trailer. I saw Nabbit, but I already knew he was in Wonder, so it's not as big a deal. Was it Shy Guy? Was Shy Guy also there?
Fanto?
I did see Fanto, obviously. I'm trying to parse what this fucking image is zoomed in on.
I'm not sure what's supposed to be significant there.
Oh, Rosalina.
Oh, is she not in the game already?
Nope.
Huh. Huh.
Yeah, it took me a moment to process how distinct that was, actually. I mean, it doesn't surprise me, given the, Oh, hang on, I gotta make a construction thing. I do think that Rosalina as a, I do hope that they don't, I guess for lack of a better phrase, cheapen Rosalina as a playable character. Like, I think having more playable characters is almost always going to be a good thing, but in a lot of contexts, like, I don't even know if I would even want Wario in, just because for Wario specifically, he has such a different legacy of 2D platformers, and to play as him in a 2D platformer that doesn't play like Wario Land would feel a little bit weird. I don't know. That's just me personally. But it would be really, it'd be fun for character variety, but it's also, I don't know. It's a double-edged sword, because it's like, I want more character variety, and I want playable Wario again, but like, it would feel so wrong to play as Wario without having a shoulder bash.
I can remember reading an interview in Nintendo Power about New Super Mario Bros. Wii, about why it was just 2 Toads instead of like Peach and Wario or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they said if they put in Wario, they'd have to make it fun.
That seems accurate.
And Peach would need like dress physics, so they did Toads instead. They could just copy the Mario Bros. Animations.
Yeah. I'd get that, Dachi, but also at the same time, it's like...
I mean, I don't know if spin-offs count in that regard.
Yeah, spin-offs, I don't know if I'd count spin-offs. I'm mostly thinking about, like, Rosalina in 3D World is a bit of a fun choice as a side character, as an unlockable character, specifically because she has a unique ability that none of the other characters do. Like, obviously, like, Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad all have their own unique abilities, but she's the only one whose unique ability is an attack, and that's kind of neat, you know? Like, it feels like a little bit of a boon. I feel like, Dachi, I feel like you and Lunar would have some very spirited discussions about how Sakurai chooses to represent characters in Super Smash Bros. Particularly in regards to your affection for DK and Wario, in addition to Lunar's affection for the Kirby series, and how Sakurai has decided to represent either or any of those franchises, and it's like, I don't know. Because I have complaints with the way that how things are handled in Smash Brothers overall for certain franchise representations, but for Wario, I don't know. I feel like Wario's presence overall is pretty, I don't know. Like, it's always, like, Smash has also taken some liberties with, like, Captain Falcon had fucking nothing for a moveset. So it's like, you know, I don't mind them taking certain elements in Smash Brothers and just playing with it a little bit, and like, I don't know. I know Wario had plenty by Brawl, but again, I don't mind them playing around a little bit with it, especially when it's like, I don't know.
Like, he needs to base it more off WarioWare than Wario Land, which is definitely plays up his like grossness.
Yeah.
The Falcon Punch is something that actually put it in the F-Zero anime, which I love.
Yeah, I love that so much. But, like, at the same time, Wario is, like... Wario is a character that's so distinct from his Smash Brothers related appearances that, like, yeah, it's really funny hearing Colonel Roy Campbell say, "He also attacks by farting." But, like, you can safely go back to people understanding that Wario isn't like that all the time, because he doesn't do anything fart or like, particularly gross in, like, the Mario spin-off games where, quote-unquote, normies might otherwise encounter him, you know?
Like, X's and O's, that's about it.
Yeah. Versus, like, and it's the same thing with, like, Donkey Kong, where it's, like, Donkey Kong sounds like a big, dumb, realistic ape in Smash Brothers, but, like, the moment you pick him up in Mario Kart or any of the actual Donkey Kong games, you hear him making funny, like, noises. Yeah, so there's, like, a delineation between that. It's the same thing with Bowser. So there's frustration there, I understand, but there's also, like, there's certain liberties that can be taken with a character in Smash Brothers when those characters are, like, so big and recognizable. Like, Donkey Kong, Mario, Wario, and a fuck ton of other, like, Nintendo characters are basically as recognizable as Mickey Mouse, if not more. And, like, so they can get away with doing a few weird things here and there.
Yeah, like, Mario's cape was a thing in one game, but he's had it in every Smash Bros. Moveset.
Yeah, same with Flood. You know, so it's like they can play around with
Melee.
it.
Not on 64, I mean. Because he's in the side specials there.
Again, it would also feel weird to have Mario be as happy-go-lucky as he is in Smash Brothers, just by the nature of a fighting game in general. Like, he's still clearly happy to be there, and, like, he's still very expressive and silly, but he's not, like... It doesn't feel like he's not
like
Mario.
jovial.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like he's not Mario. Like, he's got all the... I don't know. It's not like the realistic Mario Nintendo hire this man shit that people, like, otherwise say, but...
And you've seen it in, like, the Mario Strikers games. That's Mario pissed off.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, Mario in Smash Brothers feels just as much as, like, Mario to me as he does in, like, other spin-offs. But also, like, I feel like for Nintendo to have so many of their own characters in their own franchise, like, fucking obviously they're going to. But, like, it's perfectly fine for them to have a slightly different take on the characters for the sake of a different version, for there to be some tonal differences between the main series and a crossover fighting game. Like,
Yeah.
Raphael is never actually going to be never actually going to be the exact same personality that he has in that one panel of the Batman and like the DC TMNT crossover where Batman says, "This is where my parents died, Raphael," and then he says, "Cowabummer, dude," which he doesn't actually. That's an edit.
I'm pretty sure that's edited.
Yeah, it's an edit. But, like, even so, it's like there's certain liberties that you have to take to make certain crossovers work, you know?
Fuck that sign.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I forgot to show off one of my favorite details. I don't remember if you've gotten a chance to see it yet, but the way that I read that though, Dachi, was just, that's a nice argument, Senator. How about you back that up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up. I've been thinking about Metal Gear Rising a lot recently.
That game is... It's so much.
They made
I haven't
Twitter
even
into
seen
a plot
like a
point,
handful
and
of
they
things.
weren't joking.
Yeah. Kojima is just such... I don't know how to describe it.
He's genuinely, like, even memes aside, that man is genuinely, like, a fucking visionary, and I greatly respect him for it.
But he needs to have someone rein him in sometimes.
Yeah. That someone that reins him in should never and will never again be Konami.
Yeah.
But, because, like, you know, the way that they affected the development of Metal Gear Solid 5, I will never forgive. Nor the fact that they wouldn't even let him end the fucking series. Like, the whole point of Metal Gear Solid 4 is that there was no turning back. So, for 5, they made it a prequel with Big Boss because people really like Metal Gear Solid 3. But also then they add a bunch of extra stipulations and change the way that the game is presented and shit like that, so that it becomes a fucking nightmare for him to work on, to the degree that
ending.
yeah, and on top of that, like, creating a literal cry for help, for rescue in part 1 of Metal Gear 5. Like, just, like, genuinely, I wish more people had the
Whoa.
You good, DK? Okay. We just the lightning strike just lobotomized that element. It's fine. Do I know about Lord Deathman? I'm assuming that's from Death Stranding. I haven't played a bunch of Death Stranding or even seen anything from it really, other than Game Champ's challenge run, which is one of the rare times in which she tells someone to, at the end of the video, do not try this challenge, because she said, like, I think the best way to play Death Stranding is the way that Kojima intended, and that's whatever way you want to. And I was like, oh, that's a really good sentiment, but also doesn't really get across the misery that was actually playing through the game with no equipment. Not even any shoes. They made Norman Reedus trek across that entire goddamn planet with the funky fetus without goddamn shoes. It's not Death Stranding? Okay.
Death Stranding is, yeah, that's a hot, cold man.
I thought that was Heat's Flames.
Also, Deathman is not from a Kojima game, it's from PC Comics.
Yeah. No, I'm reading that now.
Oh, I missed that message. Oh, based.
Yeah, extremely based. But also, like, the power of not being able to die doesn't inherently make you better at fighting or doing any. It also doesn't make you, like, morally good or anything of the sort. And that's, you know, I have no idea what his alignment is or anything like that. But it doesn't necessarily make him, like the idea of saying, like, you don't know who Lord Deathman is. His power, it's not dying. Yeah, that's literally it. That's kind of a big deal. I don't know, because, like,
I mean, anything except comic books where no one ever dies.
Yeah. But just the idea of, like, there's a difference between no one ever dying, or of someone never dying because the writer's room is being forced to revive the character over and over again, kind of thing, and a character being literally unable to die. It's like, he succeeded fighting in his first appearance. Yeah, that I would expect that from someone that just can't die. It's like, inevitably, like, because he just can't die, that's the that's the extent of it. Like that's the extent of his abilities. It's just he's not gonna die, but he's not gonna win the fight. You know. Dachi, have you ever heard of the conundrum of the invincible, immortal snail? Because I feel like this is the same discussion about discussing Lord Deathman's powers and the worm, or the snail. That's what this is reminding me of, just in concept. It's great. It's like, yeah, but we don't have a spear to trap a snail in, or Lord Deathman in. I guess. No, I got that impression when he said that he knows the name of every single Pokemon and their evolved forms. Like I understood that. And you know what? Fuck it. The game gave. This is the world where the elephant power debuted. They clearly want me to do something silly. Oh God!
Ow!
Too silly. Too silly. The fact that Lex Luthor knows every Pokemon is not at all surprising. That man has too much time on his hands.
It also is the type of thing Lex Luthor values himself on his intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Lord Deathman just not dying, he just has a lot of free time. Versus Lex Luthor is like, I have read every TV tropes page on everything ever. I have enough knowledge of everything to mansplain the entire franchise. Wahey!
And look here, Superman. I added you to this suck-ass losers page.
You're too late, Superman. I have already drawn myself as the Chad, and you as the Virgin.
I'm trying to think of a comeback in the vein of like the, well, you're the one getting smoked, Gavi. But
yeah, I love that meme so much. It's like, you're too late, Spider-Man. Weed has been legalized, but you're the one getting smoked, Gobby. Ah! I think my favorite part of that about that meme is that out of nowhere they decided that Spider-Man was gonna have a Tommy gun for that meme.
Like, not just like a pistol or a rifle or whatever, specifically a Tommy gun.
Death Battle versus Boggy. Their dialogue is identical. Ah! Hang on, I got an idea. This is a very stupid idea. Aha! It still worked! Or not, because it's light. God fucking damn it. It's such a light material that it did. Oh, no!
Oh, nope, DK is dead.
1A! Wahey! In a... Oh? Why is there a gold statue of me where I died?
It contains your soul. You have to break it to get all your money back.
Such a strange way to do it. I realized that, like, it only, like, really dawned on me just now because, like, last time there was a moment where I saw a golden DK statue in the lava, and it occurred to me now that that must have been the, spot where I died. Oh, I can use water. Maybe? I don't think this is working.
Can you like suck up his wings?
No, that hasn't worked with any of the glue before.
Look, there are chunks of magma in the wind.
Oh, thanks,
Oh.
Pauline.
I actually needed that, thank you. Magma chunks!
Are there chunks of magma in the wind?
There were until just a minute ago. No! Ah! I wish that the boss fights in this game were not super easy to immediately destroy them.
I mean, this one killed you.
Yeah, this one did kill me, but like overall, every boss so far has been extremely easy. This one is the most interesting so far, mostly because it's put up a fight. And this moment is really fucking cool. This is really cool. This is really cool. This is really cool. Actually, Dragona, you mentioned the Falcon Punch scene from the anime. That's straight up what that scene looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, did we just free it from its control? Hell, oh my god!
Whoa, it's a goofy little bird.
What a silly little
Hi.
fella. I'm gonna mod the game. It replaces it so it just goes like noot as it flies away. God, I love her little raincoat.
On to the next layer. I
Of
like
the-
Pauline pounding her chest there too. It's cute.
Of the layer cake. Fawoo. Alright, we gotta get the mallow gradient.
Mallow, like from Pokemon Sun and Moon.
No, like from Super Mario RPG.
Oh,
There was another moment where I heard where you did that kind of voice that I can't, it's killing me, I can't think of it, but it was like, oh, not the thing, or like, but like the specific delivery of it fucking killed me. I think about it every once in a while. Anyway, so if you guys want to know what I've been doing off stream, it's primarily just been this shit. Eat the entire fucking landscape. I basically devoured most of the resort layer off stream. It was very funny.
did it taste good?
Actually, I don't think it really would have, because it would have mostly been sand, now that I'm thinking about it out loud. Well, no, there was a lot of melons. I think the layer that DK just inhaled the most of was probably the what's it called? The freezer layer, because of all the snow and ice.
Rain freeze.
Yeah. You're like 25 years old, so you're not proving my point either. Old ass spin-off game. No! No! You know. There just haven't been a ton of DK games recently, just in general, you know. Like, even outside of the gap in...
Returns has been a good number.
Yeah, well...
Well, not a good number, but enough that it's
There's been
not
a lot of
franchise.
really good ones that, like, the ones that have come out have been really good. So it's like, you know, naturally you'd think that they want to continue with them. But, like, there's also just a lot of... Nintendo's got a lot of franchises and a lot of teams. But overall there has been a lot of... There is a lot of Mario stuff. DK Slinky Slimers? Probably not, because I don't think that that would be a very appealing title. Although I would appreciate that it would feel like a Jungle Climber reference in some weird way.
I forgot about that game.
A Jungle Climber
Weird
or
one. Yeah.
or Splatoon? Yeah.
specifically. I know. I remember what Splatoon is.
No, I'm Splatoon Raiders specifically. Which, side note, we didn't talk a ton about the Direct, but like, why the fuck wasn't there any Splatoon content in there at all? Considering, one,
Because
we know
they-
nothing about Raiders. Two, the Splatoon 3 anniversary was just the other day, and they did nothing to acknowledge it. So I was talking about it with
They're not
Duck.
obligated to.
Oh, I know, but it's just strange. It's just very weird. Especially because Splatoon is generally really good about that. Like, they... I don't know.
I probably did anything because their team's focused on making Raiders rather than making content for Splat 3.
I guess, but they're still making updates for Splatoon 3. I know this because Duck had to learn the patch notes for Splatoon 3 the day before his competition. So they literally
So do the rest of the competitors.
Yeah. Fortunately, it didn't affect any of the things that he played or anyone on his team played, but it was still like, it's just a last-minute addendum. It's like, wait! I don't even have a goal to inhaling all this lava, but it does make me feel good. Nintendo did do some pretty crazy stuff for Zelda's anniversary, and HAL Labs, I know Kirby, kind of like how Game Freak handles a lot more of the Pokemon stuff. Kirby's anniversaries have been pretty big, but like, Kirby's an exception? Well, you're an exception. This is the kind of discussion that I had basically every single day in the lead up to Smash 4's release, where it's just like, well, what about this? There's been an established trend with this, and then immediately they buck the trend because Nintendo just does whatever the fuck they want.
Yep.
And so that's one of the reasons that I got really burned out about like Smash discussions and stuff like that. It's like, we as fans can say anything that we want about how we think this company is run, or how we think it should be run, or how a franchise should be handled, and ultimately the people that make the decisions don't necessarily hear us. But it doesn't make it any
that's
less
good. They shouldn't hear us.
Yeah, it doesn't make it any less fun to speculate or discuss, but it is very. It did burn me out a lot when there were a lot of people talking about it in the Smash 4 hype days, specifically in regards to like expecting something, or being like they have to do this, or like they need to add this or that, the other thing, because I don't know, Nintendo fans were very, very desperate in the early 2010s. I don't know if you heard about it, but there's this thing called the Wii U that everyone contracted for a while.
I like the Wii U.
I like the Wii U a lot too.
There's also the matter that people are very, very good at finding trends.
Yeah, we are pattern
Maybe sample
recognizing
size.
monkey brains.
Yeah, like, you've seen all, like, Deltarune had 2 chapters out. People were convinced that was going to be a blueprint to the entire rest of the game. And then chapter 3 came out and there was like, no, none of that applies. There's a couple similarities, but no, this is how we're doing it now. That sentence was incomprehensible, but you get my point, I think.
I got the gist, yeah. What the fuck am I doing? Discussing. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, this is the point of the stream where I'm just talking about shit because I want to talk about shit rather than just
This is how
making
people play
progress.
Power Wash Simulator.
Yeah, pretty much. But this is what I do off stream in this game, gonna be honest. Alright, I'll do one more chunk and that's it. This is also what I tell myself off stream as well. It doesn't work then either. Yeah, there was something else I was gonna say, but forgot what it was, so it probably wasn't too important. And there's still a fuck ton left. it just occurred to me why there was so much. It's because this is just the area around the boss arena.
Yeah.
We're going
No,
down
in the hole.
I'm absolutely shocked that there's a second Kirby Air Riders Direct. That's so funny to me. Yippee!
Sakurai is very good at handling a hype cycle.
Mhm.
That weather was wild.
I mean, if he wasn't, we wouldn't have this community that we have. Like, literally none of us would have met if it was not for
Yeah.
Ark making a Super Smash Brothers theory blog.
Right now, though,
Yeah.
we gotta catch up to Void. There's no way we're gonna let him reach the planet core before us.
The planet core. I want to hit these fuckers. Die! No! Ah! Got one.
Bog.
Got two. Nope. Come on. Come on.
A lot like the teleport guys.
Yeah, I think that's the point. I watched a bit of some of Sakurai's like game development stuff, especially the miscellaneous ones towards the end of the channel's like production stuff.
I keep saying I was gonna watch this, I never have gotten around to it.
They're very good. Landfill layer.
Oh, stinky time.
Oh no, we're stinky now. Stinky Kong. Get a good whiff, DK! No!
You're making him do this. Okay, this is just dirt.
Yeah, I told myself before stream I was going to manually stop myself from just using elephant the entire stream and just sucking up the entire landscape, because that was just going to be a lot of yapping.
Read the Blusterwing.
We did it! You big nanner! Alright. Stronger lungs. And that's elephant all the way upgraded.
Nice.
I hear something below us. We should take a look, DK.
Reach the bottom of the pit. Well, I would say that probably the most effective way would be the vacuum, but I like this one better.
Oh, it's down a ways, jeez.
This game does a really good job with navigating through objects that would normally be otherwise really difficult for you to, like, track. Hang on.
Yeah, the transparency is nice.
I'm sure that's something that they had to work out pretty early on.
What is that?
I looked at that shape there, and my very first thought was it looks like capital B from Ukulele.
Huh. I first thought it was like Clanker's Cavern. And...
Also fair, yeah. The statues of the teleport guys look kind of funky. Despite everything, I still think that the Kong Bananza song is still my favorite.
Solid song.
Yeah, I think my tier list of the Bananza transformation songs is Zebra is a solid high C tier.
Standing like that, your hips are like pushed to the side.
Yeah. Zebra's a solid high C tier. Definitely not bad. Definitely still very good. Then, well, I will do away with the tiers. We'll just put them in an order. Zebra, ostrich, elephant, Kong.
Zebra.
Yeah, but they're all really good for different reasons. sea lily.
Bonk, 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 bonk.
No! No, get away!
So I think of like Deep Rock Galactic digging down through the caverns like this.
So I'm just kind of enthralled with mashing through shit here.
Pit.
Middle pit.
Let's go to the middle one.
The middle pit. I really do. I have a very big soft spot for ukulele, just because I know that people gave it some flack for just being Banjo-Kazooie, but like at the point that Banjo is at in his current existence as a franchise,
What corners is a franchise?
exactly. What else do you really like? Do you need anything else? Even if it's just the same as the originals in terms of like didn't advance in terms of like modern game design and like quality of life things. Even if it was just the same, bitch, I'd like to see you make a whole ass Banjo-Kazooie game. You know, like
That's a or maybe I will, and I'll call it Bubsy 3D.
no, no. I think that I'm very much looking forward to playing Yuka Replay just because it looks freaking excellent, and I also know that there's a I don't remember exactly what the thing is, but I know that they said that there's going to be a very specific plan to make Yuka Replayly either available for free or for a significant discount to people that have the original game, which is based. But also, just I love the idea of their progress on the sequel to Yooka-Laylee is so good that they're like, fuck it, let's just redo the first game with the improvements that the sequel has. I kind of like that. I think that's a very fun approach to game design, and it's something that you wouldn't really get from a modern, from a AAA developer, specifically. Like, we do, from time to time, like, I think, Nanner.
See,
Mazy
Mazy
Cave.
Cave. My original was the Hazy Maze Cave.
Yeah. God! Kong, 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 Kong!
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Ultra Violence.
Let me in! Let me in! Alright. Where are we going? We can go up.
There. There's a guy there. Just a second to probably closer-ish to the entrance.
Oh, Narner. I can just go over the gates.
That's one of the problems with a game where you have like such freedom of three-dimensional movement. It's very easy to make options the player can just bypass.
Well, no, I think that was intentional because because that was the banana was in a enclosed space. So I think that we're trying to get you to specifically do that. Alright, now that we're doing the slurpening, camera's gonna be a little bit weird.
I gotta step away from a couple. I'll be back shortly.
Yep, take your time. Oh, there you are. Got him.
Nice one.
Ooh, hang on. There we are. Nanner. And that's it for this? Yeah. We're good. Let's move out.
What an adventure!
Back down we go.
Okay.
No, get out of the banana. The banana? The barrel. This layer, in terms of function, is reminding me a little bit of the Cloud Kingdom from Mario Odyssey, as well as the Ruined Kingdom, in terms of, like, this is a deeply transitional layer that's setting up some atmosphere for what's gonna happen next. Like, it's not like a major layer that you're meant to spend a ton of time in, but it adds a little bit of flavor for the, Alright, so I have to go back and do that in a minute, because that's stuck in a tube. Nanner! Give me that fucking nanner!
A banana.
Nanner! Got him. 7 months? That is insane. I mean, I really do prefer them being more or less trinkets at the end of the day, but like it's so, I don't know. It's so strange. What's going on here? He fucking died then. I guess they're kind of the equivalent of the last amiibo that they did as the anniversary thing. Specifically from the standpoint of like the Pixel Mario amiibo were very big. Not twice as big, but they were still big. And they were kind of an event, even though they didn't really do all that much outside of Mario Maker. They were still kind of an event in and of themselves. I think it would be more egregious if they made the talking flower model thing into an amiibo, because then what the fuck would they... What would that even be integrated with? But it would also be silly because it would still... That would go hard.
Well, it's a new skin for Piranha Plant.
Yeah. It is weird, yeah. I'm also not really complaining so much as it is just weird to think about, you know? Gold Rush, hell yeah, I love these ones.
Elephant's gonna help this one a lot too.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. Yes.
Big smashy.
Get off!
Oh, so many little guys.
Little guys, little dudes, little fuckers. Got him. The talking flower should have been in Wonder. Wait. I like that. But yeah, no. I think it'd be fun as a race commentary thing. I also think
You
that,
killed him.
oh, he's fine. I think the idea of the talking flower being the only character in the Mario franchise that has a that has like more than 1 or 2 lines of dialogue to be of like actual spoken words is very funny. Like Mario has like Wowie, Zowie and shit like that, but then like the talking flower just speaks very fluent and eloquent English, and I love that. Where did all the dirt come from? Got him!
Oh, close.
Just barely.
Oh, wow!
I think having the talking flower as a playable racer would have also been very funny. I'm aware that I almost died, yes. Where's the last nanner? I want my last nanner. Oh, well, there goes the apple.
Bye, Apple.
A Beples.
Now I'm gonna starve.
Oh, they only just now fell because I looked up at them.
Well, it wasn't there. Is it up top? Above the entrance?
Not there.
Did you jump there from the destroyable building?
Oh,
It is up there. Nice.
haha. Okay. Banana. Correct. How's it going, Duck? Alright,
We're not
I
under
get...
explosives.
Yeah, I need to go back and get the explosive rocks. I do not need a break. I need an explosive.
DK, you're at less than 1 health.
No, DK is fine.
If Void Cone looks at you funny, you're just gonna fall over.
No, I will not. I'm bomb jumping like a Super Metro.
Huh.
I keep forgetting that jumping off of a chunk is a maneuver that you can do. It's very
Double jumpy
useful.
thing.
now that I'm in an area
That's
where I can
better.
actually pick up treasure regularly, they're like, please give this man some help. This is a really interesting layer. Oh god, oh god, oh god!
Whoa! You
I'm
found
okay.
explosive stash.
DK is on fire, but he's okay.
Okay, he is on fire.
The elephant ability is so much fun. It's, I don't know if I'd say I like it more than the regular Kong Bonanza in terms of overall favorite, but it is definitely close second. Just because I find the standard like maneuverability and abilities in this game to be so enjoyable that just amping them up to 11 is just great. Oops, this is the back. I love that so much. I see those 3 fossils, and I really want them, but I know it's going to be a pain in the butt to go and get them, so I'm just going to follow the plot. Nope. Fuck it. Slurp. Problem with Elephant is that I get over ambitious in terms of what I can and can't destroy, and then I consume too much of the landscape, and it gives me
Clogged up.
problems. It's like when I steal too many items in Hitman, and then I end up actually like actively hindering my menu navigation because I can't navigate through all the random bullshit I've picked up in my menu. But I will not stop doing that.
Whoa! A whole village made of trash!
This is not even the most surprising thing that we've encountered today. The no diving Batman video? I don't think I have. There we go.
Woo!
Yippee! Well, that was fun. Time to do it in reverse. Oh, you know what would be really fun?
You're not gonna break that tape right there?
That was that not a golden, a gold one that I already done? Yep, it's gold. So I've already done it.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, that
Yeah,
means
my
it's a
bad.
bonus stage. What am I talking about?
Got this!
I figured the tape on them meant you hadn't done it yet.
Fuck, I'm stupid.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I see now.
Hurry!
Oh, I can just keep doing it.
I was confused why you were hesitating so much.
Sorry, I thought I only had one per for whatever fucking reason.
What an adventure!
Back down the hole.
Funky little town theme.
Yeah. Singing Blustering, we saw soaring over the Tempest Lair. The mysterious songbird had the same blue, stony skin as the elevator. Perhaps they share a common ancestor. I don't...
Is that how it works?
I mean, it makes more sense than the shiny red fur, matcha gradient fur, candy gradient fur, twilight gradient fur. All right, I want to save up for the ruby one, but I have to see what the Urple is. Use the wardrobe, DK. That's pretty good.
Purple. What does he look like? This is reminding me of something. What does he look like?
I don't know.
I don't think I'm thinking of Tattletale. That's all that's coming to mind.
The color scheme does think of...
Oh, it might be Bonzi Buddy.
Yeah, Bonzi Buddy. Every creature on Earth has a common ancestor. Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Thank you for locating my long-lost son, Dale Dimmadome. Sorry, what did you say there, Dragoni? I didn't hear you.
I said Doug Dimmadome, the generator of all life on Earth.
Yeah. Thank you for locating my long-lost son. On ice? Yeah, not right. Not right? That's right. Alright, I will be back for this one. I kind of want to see what's up next. Oh, hello, teleporter. Hey, you guys. You know what that thing is? When I tried to touch it, Mom told me to stop. I really don't like that thing. It makes such a creepy sound. Well, there's progress.
What's it doing there?
What's it doing there?
Good question. Don't mind if I do. Let's go down here real fast.
Let's do this.
Dong Kongwadome.
Peekaboo boy. Wow, those did not last long.
Get off! This was a horrible plan, but it was very funny. Smashing bugs with rocks. Comically oversized weapon for a tiny enemy. What's up with this big glass tube?
I didn't understand how fragile it was, at least.
Oh, I understand. Nanner. Oh, you're right. I mean, I don't really need to, I suppose, but... I would be shocked if we didn't get a new mainline Mario very soon, just generally speaking.
One thing, Switch 2 edition, that's not really quite the same thing.
Not at all. This bed is shit.
become elevators when they get big enough? No wonder they grow so much, the way they gobble everything down. Maybe the soil here is actually good for you, just like the bananas. Wait, promise me you won't start eating the dirt, DK. I mean it.
Wrong thing.
Good night.
I was gonna say, what the heck is Caleb and Frumpkin
I
in
was
relation
I was
to?
talking and I was clicking to the wrong window.
Fair enough.
Wrong time to someone else.
I'm assuming those are in reference to other friends, but I love the idea of referring to friend using real life name and then another friend using username. So it's like we've got Jacob and Dick Smasher, or Dick for short.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
You don't mind if DK takes this, do you? Look at old Dick ass. Not really related, but all I can think of now is LA Noire and some of the absurd accusations and just some of the lingo that they use is very funny. But thinking about the accusations was like, "You fuck young boys, Valdez. This is an outrage," and that game is so funny. I would love to stream it, but
I mean, if someone accused me of that, I'd be outraged.
yeah. But also, he doesn't say no, because the answer is yes. He is a pedophile. That is very much a plot point. Unfortunately, despite how much the game might be comedic in tone just from the overbearing nature of it, you are still investigating homicides, arsons, like drug cases, and an unfortunate amount
How are
of
your wiggles
sex
today?
pests. How are your wiggles today? Oh, they're excellent, thank you. Best part of DK is wiggles. Mr. Noir investigating LA. Exactly. I still think,
Let's do this.
Dachi, I guarantee you that's the one that everyone points to as to over-the-top bullshit acting in LA Noire is
Tutorial, right?
literally the tutorial guy who's lying through his teeth, and it's supposed to be exceptionally obvious. There are some later in the game that do still look like that, but like genuinely, some of the later cases, it becomes extremely difficult to tell who's lying or not. There's a character later in the game that when I was watching SGB play through the game, they straight up referred to him as the final boss of interrogations because that motherfucker's stone-faced the whole time. Like he almost has like the Brock type thing going on where his eyes look like they're closed the whole time. But as a result, it's impossible to read his expressions, and you mostly have to go based off of like your deductions of things, and like you know that has to be a lie kind of thing. But there is still some facial cues and stuff in there as well, but it's like very subtle. You idiot! You just hit that bomb yourself. No! No!
Oh, and he's shielded too.
I guess I'll just use Kong Bananza real quick if it'll let me. It might help. Oh, that's way easier. One hit to grab the explosive rock, yeah. I know I
Slap,
could have.
slap, slap, slap.
I know I could have grabbed the rock for that, but that was so satisfying. Bap, 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 bap. Slap, 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 slap. Yeah, again, I think that's the reason that I ultimately have such an affection for Kong Bonanza, is that it's literally just, it just feels good to use. Like, all of them feel really good to use, but Kong Bonanza in particular is just an exaggerated version of your regular moveset, and your regular moveset is really good. It's the same reason that the Grizzco weapons are so fun to use in Splatoon. Enter the DK grinding hole. Octopus grinder. Elephant is probably the most useful overall, but I don't care. Kong Bonanza is so much fun.
Oh! About time you showed up. Let's get to work.
Is that getting bigger, or is the
Make
camera
my
getting closer?
monster grow.
Please make a junk monster. That's worse. That's so much worse. That's so awful. Repeeka Bruiser. I think I said initially that I was going to go out of my way to not use the the Bonanza transformations on bosses, but I don't care. This thing had it coming. This thing knows what it did.
I mean, I'm not sure looking at its eyes it knows much of anything.
Okay, well, Grumpy Kong definitely knows what he did by making this thing.
I just threw the thing. I didn't choose what it did.
Yeah, I didn't know there were all those peekaboo points around. I just kind of threw it.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I might actually have to be using the Kong Bonanza because of the concrete.
This is me turning concrete on and off.
That is true. It does also seem to be regenerating pretty quickly. I love its stupid expression on the front. There it is! Oh god, there's so many octopi. Oh god! Get away! Consume! Octopus and a repeat boss. Oh, I'm dead. I'm very dead.
Bye.
Time to focus. Something's there.
Oops.
I love the idea of DK trying to make a dramatic entrance and accidentally breaking the floor.
Let's get to work.
Just stop the problem before it becomes one. I am not at all dodging, nor do I want to think about that possibility. if there ever was a 3D Mario game to be forgotten, it would be that one. Not that I think it deserves to be forgotten, but just that I think it's likely that Nintendo will not see the draw to it. They're siphoning my Bananza. I don't actually know if they were. I just couldn't activate another thing. How do I get them off of me? Is it just rolling? Because I swear I keep trying that. It's not. Feels like it doesn't help. Gotchi, stop talking about prices of video games because it's just making me sad. Like, genuinely. I hate thinking about the prices of shit going up. Even outside of video games, the thought of the way that things have been getting more and more expensive in North America.
Economy.
Yeah. Someone needs to tell the president to stop having the to stop stop eating all the stonks and start reverse eating the stonks to help the economy. That video is so dumb. No, that's an octopus, Pauline. The fruit bind list is getting worse. I am, despite the price nonsense, I am pretty excited for the silly Virtual Boy thing. If nothing else, $100 for a Virtual Boy shell that I can use with my Switch is pretty novel, and definitely cheaper than getting a $500 Virtual Boy. Fucking die already, Jesus. I will find a way to stream the Virtual Boy games, though. I think it'll be fun.
You can do a couple layers. You couldn't do it through a Switch dock because you had to put the Switch in the thing.
There is a way. There are ways to capture Switches that aren't docked, but I don't know if it's worth it. As far as I'm aware, the Virtual Boy adapter is not actually required to literally play the game. You just need...
They said required repeatedly.
Yes, but like it is just a plastic shell, and then they also offered a cardboard one.
I mean, like,
if I had to guess, you could very
though.
easily use the original Labo VR thing for it as well.
Fine-tuned, souped-up, streamlined, there's still no match for you. But you ain't half bad, you know that. Our next trip's gonna be the one, though. I can feel it. I'll finish the job next time. You bet your entire life savings on it.
I was gonna say for a second.
He's like twice your size and is just not actually doing anything physical.
I refuse to actually fight you.
Like, we fought Poppy Kong.
I'm enough. I never did want to get my ass kicked.
We fought Poppy Kong directly. Yeah, it's like how you can play Tilt and Tumble on a GameCube, or like the game, or like Yoshi Topsy Turvy will tell you you can't play it on a GameCube, but you can.
Mm-hmm.
That layer was super deep, huh? I'm glad those little eelings were there to guide us. You know, there's supposed to be a way, way, way bigger eel digging around down here too.
That's the next layer stuff, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
A huge-ified eeling. I can eat you. I just hope it's as friendly as the rest of them.
I'm curious as to how long it's going to take for us to get to the next Bananza transformation. Oh my god! It's It's time!
Baby and Dixie. Ramby Rumble.
How the fuck did they make a name for themselves down here already? Stampede Way entrance? That's good. Their vacation home. 1,100 layers of soil under the ground.
They found an elevator.
Hey, DK! I found an elevator down here.
I don't care. I'm too busy looking for bananas.
Prospector Monkey. Whoa, DK, it's been a while. Everything okay with you? That vortex blew us all the way here. We panicked when we realized we couldn't get to the surface, but guess what cheered us right up? The Ramby Rumble.
Ramby Rumble? That sounds fun.
Keen to try it, huh? Then head on over to the reception desk. I broke it. That's so funny. Simple tools. No, we just changed. We got to stick with the Urple. Plus, our pants have a racing stripe on them. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Down we go. Oh,
Bye!
all right. Goodbye, DK. Let's try that again. So, the answer to this puzzle is let them kill themselves. Yep. That's so dumb.
Bye!
Nana. Potassium. When is Mario Mix happening? After DK. Depending on how long DK is. It's definitely going to be a Saturday stream when we've got more people here, just because, or like in the conversation. Because I think the more people that I have possibly belittling me for my dancing skills, the better. AKA the more entertaining the stream. Mud'll slow you down. Lift off or to speed up. Sorry, Ramby. Can I not just get on his back now? Okay. And then break terrain to store fuel and expel herbs. That is a giant fucking trophy.
So big. It's got Diddy's face carved in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will definitely be announcing the DDR Mario Mix thing at least a day beforehand. Also, I will need to prepare for it at least a day beforehand because I need to do a bunch of testing for the face cam stuff because it's gonna be it's gonna be a new setup for me. I don't know about you, but generally speaking, I try to not set up my face cam pointed at my legs.
Got our little rat.
There's a rat. What the hell? I will have to come up with another stream, another sub goal before I start the stream, though. Oh, you know what I might make it? I might make it more lifeline.
Oh god.
Because by the time that we would hit it, it would probably be closer to Halloween, and that is something I wanted to return to for Halloween. Sub goal should be a good game. It was last time, and DDR Mario Mix is a good game, just not a very long one.
Need to stream? Okay.
Goodbye, M. Play DDR while I set up. I mean, that'll work. In we go. Zebra Bananza, lift up, lope. You got boost power. Nope, that's the opposite of what I want.
Pokemon games are long, though.
Yeah. I forgot about the main mechanic. Nope! Pokemon games are long, and I think that's one of the reasons that making it a long-term follower goal would be a good idea. Or a sub-goal, but sub-goals are also a little hard to maintain because of how infrequently I stream. Because the difference between a sub-goal and a follower goal is that followers tend to stick around a little bit more, but subs only last for the amount of time that someone feels like staying subscribed. And someone can just sway the vote by just having them, by just gifting a bunch of subs, which I appreciate, but I feel like the follower goal is a more of a gradual thing, and that builds anticipation for something something silly, you know? I wouldn't be opposed to doing another sub goal thing, though. I did it. Yeah, Pokemon overall, compared to other RPGs, Pokemon games are not the longest.
But 20 hours, even I think that's an understatement. So 20 hours is like 6 streams, which is like 3 months for us, given how our schedule goes.
They even extended the finish line to go all the way up top. How the fuck would you even... Oh, duh. What the fuck am I talking about? It's a lift-off ore. Duh. I mean, we did beat Minish Cap in, like, what, 3 months? Not too absurd. The Rammy plush! Aw. No, the Rammy plush! I just wanted the box.
You killed it.
There they are. Welcome to our rough and rowdy Stampede-way, the home of Dixie
And Denny's
Ramby Rumble!
Rumble!
Surprised to see us, DK? It's been a while, hasn't it? Didn't think we'd find you all the way down here. Candy Kong is gonna be so jealous that the three of us met up. Speaking of meeting, looks like you found a new friend down here too.
Do you know them, DK?
You bet he does. I'm Diddy Kong. Nice to meet you. I don't like the patch of skin between his eyes.
You know what? It's a little thinner than it has been in past iterations. Like
DK
it's
and
not
I are best friends. You know, on a bunch of adventures together. Sorry.
it's not quite the Sonic mono eye, but it's not quite the distinct separation that it had otherwise.
Yeah.
And I'm Dixie Kong. I've been on a few adventures too, including one time when Diddy and I teamed up to rescue DK. In other words, we're DK's original BFFs, banana finding friends, and don't you forget it. So, what brings you two all the way down here? I knew you'd say that, but we don't have any bananas to spare. Sorry. Hey, wait! Forget all of that, DK. You and your new friend here should enter the Ramby Rumble.
Yeah. I bet you're no pro at riding on Ramby, DK. I just gotta see you do your thing out there on the track.
I guess I'm just mistaken then.
Diddy and I rule this Stampede way. We haven't lost a single race. But there hasn't been much of a competition down here. We could use a real rival. The winner gets to stand proudly on top of that big trophy over there. There's some kind of tunnel underneath it that leads deeper underground. Whatever it is you're looking for, DK, that tunnel should help you get there.
Well, come on already. Let's race. The two of you versus the two of us. We're ready whenever you are.
Oh, let's win the Ramby Rumble.
Welcome to the Ramby Rumble. Fight me.
Okay.
Ready to race? Let's get our furry butts out of the circuit. You should probably practice first.
The barrel cannons.
Oops.
I don't think that was how that was supposed to work, Clue.
No, okay, I'm backing out so I can talk to Dixie, though. I tried hitting stop, or start to, back out, but it's
I mean,
fine.
does that hurt? We lose 3 lines of Dixie dialogue that we could
The game
argue after the race
autosaves.
for whatever reason?
Like, if nothing else, it would have continued. Yeah, racing player, see? I do also manually save anyway, just in case. Alright, what's Dixie gotta say?
Hey, DK, let's chat.
You left DK Island?
It finally felt like we could rest and relax back on DK Island, but that's right when you packed up and ran off to someplace called Ingot Isle. You heard rumors where there were golden bananas being mined there, right, DK? You just can't resist. But I get it. Who can say no to bananas?
You found Ingot Isle?
We hopped on a couple of Rambies and set out to join you on Ingot Isle, but as soon as we arrived, we got swept up by a weird floating dirt pile. Then we tumbled down with everyone else into this underground world. You two dropped in from above, right? I guess that means we tumbled down much, much deeper than you. We still have more to chat about.
By the racetrack.
So we rode a bunch of Rambies to follow you to Ingot Isle, right? Right. Well, they were super popular with the miners that tumbled down here. The miners helped us care for them, play with them, and before we knew it, they'd built us this mondo cool racetrack, a stampede way. Now we have fun all day, every day. I haven't been this on board in ages.
That's cute. Oh, it's the same. Alright, let's actually practice. Charging through. Okay, so all the face buttons seem to jump and lift off or deja vu. How's it going, Rover? Holy. Pretty satisfying just breaking through all this shit. Oh, I can just keep going.
Here we go.
Hody. Hody seems more dramatic, somehow.
Zoom, zoom.
Zoom zoom. Alright, let's start the race. I'm reminded of when I spent way too long trying to get the win the Bound Bowl Grand Prix in Mario Odyssey. That was miserable. Oh my god! I love the DK64 remix. Yeah! Hell yeah. I mean, obviously, Miyamoto's the only person that works at Nintendo. Have you ever worked in a game development studio? Obviously. God, this music is making me so happy. No, you don't, Diddy.
One more lap.
Why jumping over the stuff with the lazy speeders?
I don't know. There we go. Yeah!
Yeah.
I imagine I could fly over the whole thing if I tried hard enough. That was cute. I like that. God, look at the mess we made.
Check out that record.
No way! We beat us at our own race? That's so frustrating.
So frustrating. I thought we were gonna win for sure.
Well, fair's fair. I'll tell you, I get to the top with a big old trophy. There's large up there for the top of the winner's podium. Ba-boom!
Just wanted to check around.
We even rigged it against you. How did you do it?
Yeah, I was gonna say that makes a little bit more sense from the standpoint of like, if there were more than 2 racers, like if they were in like a little line like usual. But like to me, it just kind of seems like a bit of a DK64 reference. How all the fucking challenges are just bullshit. Oh, this is an ill thought out plan. Oh no. Oh no, I'm sinking. I'm sinking very fast. How are you doing that, DK? You have elephant feet right now.
My grip strength is unparalleled.
He's like Dio! He's exactly like Dio. It's very funny because Dachi just got to that specific part of JoJo's today, and we were talking about how cool it was, and then they synapses firing off. Excellent. Oh, that's right. I can just make shit explode now. Because gold is explosive for some reason. Donkey Kong!
Jojo, I will transcend humanity with my elephant Bananza!
Okay, Dio, like a human, getting a Bananza transformation would be fucking terrifying. Pauline kind of is the stand, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Or, unless we're Pauline's stand.
We're definitely Pauline's stand.
Baby stand. Fortunately, they don't make you release the orb you've got when you're mid-elephant transformation. Stananza. It's dumb. It's very dumb. Okay, hang on. Let's warp back to the... No, we don't even need to warp. We can just take a good... Oh my god, we destroyed this poor thing.
What have you done?
I
Killed Dixie and Diddy.
I kinda have to. I kinda need to see if they have anything to say about that.
I doubt it.
I doubt it, but still. No. I was just thinking about back in the beginning of the game when we encountered one of the fishermen, and they were like, "Should have bought Kong insurance." After we broke their house to pieces. This thing really was made of shit, though.
I think it was made of gold, actually.
Well, you know what they say about polishing a poop. Big nanners.
Is that what they're saying about polishing a turd?
Nope.
Ella Kong! Ella Kong! Ella Kong!
Elephant. All that glitters is not gold, Dragoni. It was monkey shit. Oh no.
I'm glad you got to see her friends again. Racing with Rabbit was fun too. I guess life down here wouldn't be that bad. But if I don't get home, Grandma will worry.
Game theory, who's Pauline's grandma?
There too, DK?
Also named Pauline. Lady. Correct. The line deliveries are so bad in these segments. I mean, it's hard to act like you're in a wind tunnel. That loading image on the bottom right of DK just falling is very silly looking. Radiance layer. Is that a scorpion? God, I love my psychedelic glow-in-the-dark bow tie. Hollow Knight
It's very
reference.
fun.
Nanners.
Funky Scorpion.
Beat this thing.
Snake!
Snake?
Snake!
The light made it weak.
Oh my god, look at this fucking
Oh, it's cute.
thing.
Thank you for saving me. I must tell you, a sinister fellow showed up here earlier. He stole our precious light source and then left. That uncivilized fiend and his friends slithered down below.
I love that he's got a monocle, or not a monocle, but like one of the gemology things. I also love his little blue sock that he's wearing.
Yeah, he's very cute, Snake.
Man, what was the name of that one really useless animal buddy from from one of the earlier games that had the lantern and nothing else?
Not Squawks?
It's not Squawks. The fact that I remember specifically it was considered useless from the standpoint of like it's basically fulfilling the it might as well not be a different character at all, but it is.
I only ever played Country 1.
Hmm.
There's Glimmer, an anglerfish that lights your way.
I do remember them. They were also a fossil in this game.
I'm not seeing. I mean, there's Squawks who carries a light in a couple levels. There's Squawks who acts differently than Squawk, but like just other stuff. And then Glimmer has a light in one particular level.
I might be conflating a couple
And then a
things.
light
then.
fish in DK64.
Well, that was easy.
There's a bird called Parry that doesn't do anything to be rewarded if you get it past the end of the level.
There we go. Okay, I guess I wish we were trying hard enough. I thought because there was the purple on them, I wasn't going to be able to do anything with them yet. Shiny Kingler. I don't think that's what the animal buddy was called. Was that in TCG Pocket or Go? You gonna get over here, you coward? What is a creature... Pocket? Nice. What is a creature that doesn't have a Pokemon based on it, or doesn't have a lot of Pokemon based on it, that you'd like to see another one of? Because I think we only really have 2 Scorpion Pokemon, and even then I don't think Gligar/Gliscor really counts in the same way that, like, Drapion does. Dolphin. We did just get a Dolphin one recently, though, so I doubt we would get another one super soon, but I would like another one.
Is there an Anomalocaris Pokemon yet?
Yeah, Anorith.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That was how I learned what an Anomalocaris was. Yeah, Palafin and
Finizen.
Finizen. I love them. They were one of my favorites in my playthrough. This is a really interesting mechanic so far. The ore that becomes a little easier to, or it becomes easier to destroy or possible. Man,
A lot
we
of
are
my
really-
favorite animals already have. Like, there's a bunch of Mantis Pokemon, bad Pokemon.
What is your favorite out of the bat Pokemon?
Noivern.
Noivern's very good. I like that it's a dragon too.
Yeah. I mean, duh.
Yeah. Where does Corviknight rank in your favorite Pokemon? I know that you used it as your ace in your gym leader team because you were the steel type gym leader, and I remember you said you got really attached to it, but I don't know if it's like one of your favorites or not.
It's definitely up there.
Would you say that steel type is your favorite, or was it just the one that you took because it was interesting and no one else had taken it at the time?
I figured Dragon would have too much competition.
You were right.
But I think if I had to pick a single favorite, I'd probably say fighting. Honestly,
Fighting is great.
Because like, my first ever Pokemon was Torchic named Blaziken.
Yeah.
Which would basically solo Pokemon Sapphire when I was 8. And after that, I got super attached to Lucario from the Mr. Mew movie. So that's my two favorites are both fighting types.
Yeah. I think I remember when I was going to set up some stream alerts things for you at some point, I asked what your favorite Pokemon were, and then I found Serperior was another one that was in that list.
Serperior is also great.
Yeah.
There's... Yeah, Lucario and Blizz are definitely my top 2. But I have, like, an amorphous blob of, like, 20 after that I just like. Skarmory's in there, Flygon, Corviknight.
Yeah.
Mimikyu, because Mimikyu's fantastic.
Mimikyu's so good.
Superior, definitely.
We haven't had a house Pokemon. One of my favorite True Green 7 videos is one where he does, like, he comes up with new Paradox Pokemon forms. And I think, at least initially, it was an April Fool's video where he just designed quote-unquote, designed the standard form of a Paradox Pokemon, and he just made the original Pokemon, or vice versa. But then later in the episode, he made an actual, like, Paradox form for Bebarrel, where it was a future one where its tail was a buzzsaw, and it was like it had like a high vis vest, because, like, you know how they have, like, the glowing parts on them normally. For Bebarrel, it was the or Bebarrel, however you want to say it. I like it both ways. I think it's cute either way. But it had like a big yellow high vis vest and had like goggles and then had the chainsaw tail. And then another one was the future Paradox form for Carkol. It was just a car. Like, it just straight up a regular ass car. It was very funny.
Yeah. Like, it just turns into a rubber room.
Yeah. Stack Attack is a house. Wow, that's good. Also, we do have ice cream. And so we do also have cake. But I think it'd be cute if we got, in terms of animals, though, that we don't have any creatures of, or at least not many. I think another, like the initial thing was another scorpion would be good, but I'm also a big fan of just various cats. I'm personally of the mind that we need a regional form for Meowth for every region, just because that's just how, like, there are separate species of cat Pokemon as well, like Purloin and others. But I think it would be really funny if Meowth was just such a popular cat, specifically, that there just became a bunch of sub-breeds of it. Because that's just how real-life breeding works. Soda Pop Pokemon? That'd be cute.
My little Soda Pop.
This layer's already really cool looking.
Yeah.
Alas, there's no easy way to cross.
Berserker's so good.
Those are really cool.
That ominous stake is blocking the path to the deeper areas of our realm. Worse yet, the key to unlock it is way up there. Even with my superb springing skills, I couldn't reach it. What to do? But you, with those muscles, if only you had our springs too. Yes, you must go see the Elder right away.
Are we gonna end 4 streams in a row by getting the Bananza right at the end of the stream. Oh, wait, can I just take this glowing rock with me? God, these guys are so cute. This
love
is a
little snake
glowstone.
dudes.
It continues to shine even after you remove a chunk of it. It's quite versatile. You can use it as a portable light or throw it at things if the need arises. But glowstone chunks slowly melt with time. You must use them wisely. God, their little hats and their... Oh, love them.
I love cartoon snakes. And
Cartoon
not
snakes.
cartoon snakes.
I think it'd be interesting if we got more snake Pokemon as well. Like, what are some of the snake Pokemon that we currently have?
Ekans and Arbok, obviously.
Yeah.
Seviper, Superior.
Mm-hmm.
Dragonair, kind of.
Sort of. That's more of a worm with a Y than it is a snake, but...
Uh,
What are
Anaconda.
you? What the fuck?
Cool.
That's so cool! Oh, that's a laser.
It is a... Ow! Then the Sandaconda, those are like the actual snakes. Then there's stuff that's like close, like Rayquaza,
Yeah.
Melodic,
Yeah, those are serpents, or like sea serpents, or like dragon serpents.
Onyx,
Onyx, I would still say is a snake.
Zygarde.
Zygarde, I would hesitate to... Well, he's a cobra.
Zygarde is definitely a snake.
Yeah. Armadillo.
Oh, and of course, Dunsparce.
Dunsparce is barely a snake because it's so fat.
It's Tsuchinoko. Tsuchinoko
Yeah.
real.
Which is so fat that it's barely a snake.
Tsuchinoko is literally just a fat snake.
Yeah. I trapped this man in a hole. Now he dies. I think there's probably a better way to go about that, but I think trapping him in a hole was the funnier way.
For some reason, I looked at this, like, the glowstone and thought, oh, that's a lake of acid.
Yeah, same. After the amount of lava we encountered last time, or last layer, absolutely. The way these things turn into cubes reminds me of Crustle and how much I love Dwebble and Crustle. One of my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon.
That's cool.
There's really
Gen
no
5 has
losers.
a lot of bangers.
There's really no losers in the Gen 5 decks. Like, even
Sock and Throw aren't, like, the best.
they're fine.
I mean,
I think they're fun counterparts to Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan.
Yeah. I had Sock on my team in black back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
It was my starter. It was Superior. Sock. Was it a Sigilith? And then
Sigilith
all
is
three of
fine.
the Swords of Justice.
Oh, nice.
'Cause I was not at the point where I could be remotely reserved about legendaries or anything. Because game balance, what's that? I want cool, funny dogs.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite of the Swords of Justice?
I think Virizion has the best design, but personally, I think I like Cobalion.
Yeah, Cobalion's my favorite too. Oh, goodbye, DK. Hello, DK. We do need more Gen 5 Megas, I also agree. Goodbye, DK.
You were getting more Megas.
Yeah, I know. This man looks like he was dunked in paint. Because he's so washed out. Like, you can't easily see the crevices in his design, so it just looks really weird.
Bye. A lot of Pokemon kind of get like mixed up for me between Gens 5 and 6. Like I keep having to look up what Gen Holuch is from.
Yeah, Holuch is 6. Which is one of the reasons that it got a Mega is really good.
Yeah,
Mega
Scolipede and
is really
Chandelure are both fantastic designs.
They're both really good. I think my overall Gen 5 favorite Pokemon, though, is Zoroark and Zoroark, though. Like,
Zoroark is also amazing.
same kind of reason why Lucario is your favorite, just from Mystery Mew kind of thing. Like, just the mystique around it was really enticing. And then when I got to use one in White 2 specifically, it was just exciting. It's cool. Right, where's that last Nanner?
Is that a Zoroark on my Nuzlocke that I need to get back to still, I think.
Yeah. Well, it's specifically the one that you get from N.
I think so, yeah. Zoroark already does have a regional form, though, so I'd personally rather see some others get it.
I wouldn't mind
I wouldn't
seeing
complain
both,
about
but
it.
yeah, I wouldn't, like, just because it's one of my favorites, I wouldn't mind seeing both. But, like, I think that, that it would be more interesting to see more variety.
The problem with, like, Mega Scolipede, though, is how do you improve on perfection?
It is already a very good design, yeah.
Although, yeah, Jolting and Gavantula are also very good. Gen 5 has a lot of good bugs.
Gen 5 has no losers, like I said. Even Sock and Throw are silly because they look like Muppets.
They look so much like Muppets.
That was the first thing I thought of when I saw them, and I didn't even think it was a negative. I was just like, that's so funny. We have Muppet Pokemon now. Where's this last Nanner?
Go in the darkness.
Oh, it's the middle, so it's not partway through. I want to say this is the first one.
Mega Raichus are cool.
Yeah, I think they're both pretty cool. I'm just not a fan of how they announced $20 DLC before the game actually came out.
It's kind of like what they did for Three Houses, where it's like, well, Three Houses Discourse, where it's like the DLC comes out quote unquote right away, but it's at release it's just like an outfit, and the actual like DLC content will come out for half a year.
Hmm.
I never got the Three Houses DLC, didn't like that. But...
Well, when Smash did it, that's a different story. Smash also was never $70.
Did Smash announce stuff before release?
Only in Ultimate, when they announced that there would be DLC, and that the first character would be Piranha Plant. And then later they announced Joker, and it was insane. But, like, there's a difference between announcing it and confirming, like, a release time frame. Or, like, even just... The fact that the game isn't out, and there's already... Oh, hang on.
Oh, there's a thing over there.
There we go. I just
Good
noticed
secret.
that my bow tie is lighting up the dark a little bit. It just feels a little different when Smash does it, just because in the instance of Smash, it felt more like Sakurai's excited to show off something cool that they're working on, as opposed to with Pokemon, where it's just like, please pay attention to us. We've got a new thing coming out for this game, and we want you to see it. And it's
Sakurai
like,
is a very good presenter.
yeah, exactly. And even if it had been framed, even if it was still announced before the game came out, I wouldn't have minded as much if it had been presented a little bit differently. You know? God, this area is really cool. Splatoon and Xenoblade did it too, though. I don't know. It feels like we don't know a lot about Legend ZA, though, is the other thing. Outside of the guy that literally got to play it, but, you know, fuck that. It's like, illegal. Like, pirate your video games all you like, but if you steal shit before it's even released, then that's, like, actually a very big problem. Like, it's always legal. It's always morally correct to pirate Nintendo games, but
if
like,
you do that, don't brag about it for clout. Keep it to yourself.
because like honestly, at that point, when it comes to stealing, like, I do think that overall there are punishments that some of the Nintendo lawyers have been able to swing for in terms of like the guy that got the that was setting up like a paid Switch emulator type thing. Like, I think that he was doing an absolutely stupid thing, and he should not have been doing it. But at the same time, I also think that Nintendo should not have been able to make the to make that argument, or to get the punishment as intense as they did. But at the same time, that really,
That's
from the standpoint of like,
that's not like a unique thing. That's just how legal punishments work if you don't have the money to afford to pay for the judgment that's levied against you. Like, that's not a Nintendo problem. That's an American legal system.
howdy fellas, DK Konging proper. DK is Konging proper. We're in a cool new area, and I think we're about to turn into a snake. Alright, I do want to try getting the snake Bananza before we end. See what I can fuck around with in the previous layers with. Oh no, hang on. Portable elephant light bulb.
Starting to get kind of light.
I am also getting distracted by talking about Pokemon. This is all the more reason that we need to stream a Pokemon game soon. Which is all the more reason that they need to release Pokemon XD on the Nintendo, the Coliseum and XD on the,
I fucking
Virtual
love
Console.
XD.
I have
That
XD,
was-
and I'd be willing to do it using real hardware with my HD GameCube. And if Paul lent me his copy of Coliseum, I might be able to play it like that. That'd be kind of fun. 'Cause
XD
then
was
I
my
would-
second Pokemon game after Sapphire.
That was probably quite the difference.
I didn't really know enough about the series to recognize how different it was from the other stuff. Snakes, they slither along the top.
Yeah, just back reading some of the chat thing. It feels like they cut some content from the game instead of have some extra stuff for a game on top of the finished product. I think that's why it bothers me when games announce DLC before the game is released. That's what specifically bothers me about it. In the case of Ultimate's roster felt finished before they announced the DLC, because the first DLC character they announced was fucking Piranha Plant, who is just like a, fuck you, we just did an extra one on top kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which really gave a good impression for what the DLC was going to be. As opposed to this, where it feels like they're kind of segmenting a section of the game off. And speaking of segmenting the section of the game off, why the fuck are the Kalos starter Mega Evolutions not in the base game? Why do they have to be some stupid online bullshit? I do have the memory card space. I've got a jumbo-sized one that I can use.
Hey, DK. Those snakes sure wear some fancy clothes, huh?
They're very dapper considering they have no arms.
Even if they're ordinary work clothes, when you look close, they're so shiny.
Yeah. From what I've seen about,
Go to their shop
let's talk about
sometime.
game dev,
He might have the perfect necktie for you.
that kind of thing isn't really usually, even if it feels that way, that kind of stuff usually isn't sectioned off from the game and then sold separately as DLC. It's usually like
Wow, you were out like a
stuff made late in development when most of the rest of the game is done and it's getting polished. A small team goes off to work on stuff that becomes early DLC.
Hang on, why the fuck does this guy have an apron that has shoulder straps?
It goes all the way around. Hold it together so it doesn't just fall forward off his torso.
guess that's fair. It just looks
Well, you
exactly
can see more
like.
straps on it going back too.
Yeah, well, I just look at the top of it, and it looks just like a regular ass apron. And for a second, I was like, "What the fuck? Why he got armholes in his shirt?" Synthetic suns. That's awesome. Notice how bright each layer was? There was still sunlight underground. It's all thanks to our precious works of art, the synthetic suns. There are suns here in the radiance layer, too. Any more questions? Our synthetic sun is controlled by an enormous tower that uses banandium gems for fuel. You'd have to see it to believe it, as they say, and you can see it if you slither deeper down. Oh, that's a big snake. Oops. Hello, Mr. Snake.
Swine! This is the celebrities everyone's talking about. DK and Pauline, I believe. The elders simply can't stop talking about you.
It's like in Avatar: The Last Airbender. All the old people know each other.
And have banana beards.
Yeah.
I am the Snake Elder, obviously. And the rumors are true. I am a lighting artist of unsurpassed skill.
Why only some of the essays getting snaked?
But my portfolio doesn't end there. I am skilled in the musical arts as well. A brilliant DJ, you might say.
Your father was a mediocre DJ, but a brilliant scientist! Throws a portable sun into the air.
Now tell me, what is it you seek?
The planet core.
Swan, such a profound answer. You know where you want to go, and I respect that. But let's skip to the heart of the matter. You want to add my snake Bananza to your private collection, no? Too bad, little art collectors. The ancient record has been shattered. Destruction is art.
I like this guy a lot. This guy's fun.
Please, it's not like I did it myself. This crass fellow named Void broke the ancient record into 4 pieces. He tossed the pieces into my renowned art installations. Uncultured, uncouth. How dare he treat my work with such disrespect? Bring me all 4 pieces of my ancient record, then I'll teach you my snake Bananza.
Okay.
Funny Boy didn't have anything to do with it this time. He's like, yeah, I just broke it. I was feeling bored. I thought my music was shit. Kind of regret it now, but... Pitch Dark Pit. Alright. We'll see how long one of these trials takes, and if it takes too long, we'll wrap it up a little early before we get the Bananza.
Alright.
They aren't super long? Okay.
Rude?
It's fine. They grow back. Oh, if I just throw them directly at them, they just immediately die. That's great.
Hey, they're adding Bolo's second costume into the Pokemon Masters EX.
Oh.
This whole funky endgame look.
God, Volo's so much fun. I love Volo. Sometimes I think back to when W was streaming Legends Arceus, and I look at how overtly enthusiastic I was at voicing Volo, and I'm like, God, that was cringe. And then other times I'm like, fuck yeah. 'Cause I was so fucking excited to voice Volo. I haven't felt a way about a Pokemon game like Legend Arceus in a good while, but the way that Scarlet and Violet made me feel at the end of that game was an entirely different emotion that a Pokemon game has not ever made me feel before. Like, not even Black and White. Like, the sheer, like, just cheesy power of friendship stuff was just at the end, and then, oh my, the finale of Scarlet and Violet is so good.
Scarlet and Violet has some flaws, but it's stuck the landing.
It is so good. The gentle pitter-patter of Donkey Kong's feet on the tile floor is very good. Hang on, this guy's saying he misses the light. I gotta fix it.
I like how you fix every light except that one on your way down.
Yeah, hang on. No, wait, no, come back. I need this. Alright, let's put this one here first. Place the ancient record. Nice. Alright, let's fix that light. Since I missed it somehow. I will commission you again. I mentioned this to you, to Dachi off stream, but I've been thinking about getting a couple more stream assets. Notably, I'm thinking about getting one with me hanging out with like a bunch of Mimikyus or like Scrump, just because of the, or like getting like a proper banner commissioned. Because right, I do like the photo of my Scrump collection, but another one would be nice and good. This hottest art installation. It's called the Sizzling Sunbath. And with all artistic endeavors, there's more than meets the eye. Imagine a scalding pool filled with the essence of the synthetic sun. This is the molten heart of the sizzling sunbath. To immerse yourself in the exhibit, make your way around the precipice of the pool. Reflect on the importance of balance as you take care not to miss a step. I will commission you too, Len. Don't threaten me.
I will commission all of my friends.
Can I just...
They're destroying the art installation!
This guy had it coming. Ow! Wow, that was fast. Bold of Void Kong to destroy the record and then scatter the pieces within like 5 feet of the Elder. Like, he would have had to have broken that thing like within like the Snake Elder's like line of sight, right?
I mean, they know he did it, so
Yeah, but like that's so disrespectful, though.
He's a Catholic. He doesn't have respect.
That's true. A map or background art. Ooh, actually, Rover, that might be nice. I could get you to design like the little text boxes for under the stream. Art installations. It's called the Sidewinder Slide. An enormous exhibit, it calls to mind a snake's tail, but one must touch the sleek scales to fully experience it. Simply grab the surface and slowly slide down. Think upon the symbolism as you go deeper and deeper still. Once your journey concludes, use the barrel cannon to return. Do I not need this for this? Okay.
Hey, old man, I'm breaking your shit! Maguki Bagzingakwe!
I would definitely be doing that much louder, but I don't want to wake anyone, because it is now later. Oh, beautiful. is neat. Oh. Oh, I thought it was gonna drop it if I even touched the corner, so I grazed it like once or twice. He probably smashed it on the Elder. That's very good.
That's not cool, man.
Dude, what the heck?
I've mentioned this on stream before, but Void Kong reminds me a lot of Crude from Drill Dozer, and Crude also seems like a very Dachi coded character, I think.
It's one of the Elder's esteemed art installations. It's called the Slithery Zipline. It's just a zipline.
Scorpion chunk. So, scorpion chunks, huh?
Block this overhead!
Oh no, stream seems like it's having some issues. Now no one will hear my super hilarious block this overhead joke. Yeah, Krug is great.
Wow.
All the designs in Drill Dozer are very good.
It's so tiny, but I can still see its light. Oh, it's melting away. Little by little. It's almost gone. Come on, little glowstone, you can do it. Oh, that's it. Lights out. I guess that's my cue to go to sleep. Good night.
Snake. Thank you, Duck. Very cool.
You dreamed about bananas, didn't ya?
At least make it a low. That's... I was clearly grabbing onto the light bulb there. And then I just ripped up some dirt instead.
We usually provide a slippery iron chunk to those who want to experience the exhibit.
Yep. Alright, let's get up the scorpion chunk. I think this is definitely my favorite area so far. God, that quick charge is so good. Can I just... why can't I just pick them up and bring them into the light? It'd be so good.
Because they're goopy.
Oh, you know what I can do, though, is I can just... Ow. Get hit is what I can do. Hey, get over here. Can I grab a chunk off of you like this? No. Get in the fucking light. Got him. No. Stop. Got him. There we go. Aha. Guitar Hero. No!
No! You fool!
I've done it. Oh, that's convenient. No! These guys look like Metopia enemies in the way that they animate.
I can see it.
Like specifically there's like the scorpion enemy that has the that like is like cowardly and hides. You know that one?
Speaking of Utopia, what Tomodachi Life?
Tomodachi Life looks really good.
gonna have the same like the customization stuff for the memes as
It
they
didn't
did?
seem
Utopia
like that
stuff
would be the case, but I would be shocked if there weren't at least some elements carried over.
It
Like, it
hasn't been something they've made a point of, but I don't remember them. They didn't go nearly as far as people have in the Utopia trailers and stuff. I don't know. I'm talking on my ass here.
No, they also didn't show off the extent that you could do, the extent of the stuff that you could do with the Metopia's second character creator in the Switch version. Place the ancient record, DK.
No, hit Snake.
Snake was slightly rude earlier.
I like the Mii's a lot. Shout out to the moment in the direct when they made one of the Mii's just shout out, "When is the game coming out?"
Power you possess. Let us see it.
Oh, she's excited this time. She's ready to go.
Bananza.
DK, give me a beat.
Yeah, baby.
I was wondering if you were gonna
I
go
had
first
to
this
get
time.
one more in for the road. I love how confident she is now. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Snake.
What a
Snake?
thrill! Snake Bananza.
Ooh.
Oh my god, this is so silly.
Or snake shaped. Your voice, bright as the sun. Now shine the spotlight on Snake Bananza. Your body's a powerful spring. You could jump to great heights. Quicker than one, and even high with a double jump. Work your power for a charge jump. Look at him, you gotta be hard-headed. Go on, smash up with your skull. You are so tight. There's one last thing to learn. But it doesn't move too fast. There's a glare.
Time stop?
Time stop? Brilliant. Your snake skills have put you back on top, you see. High jumps and slow motion. What an avant-garde combination. Snake Bananza is all yours.
Welcome back, Spring Mario.
We did it, DK. You got the Snake Bananza. If we keep this up, we'll definitely get to the Banandium root and the planet core.
Yoshi Kong again? How enlightened am you to know about the Banandium root? Let me let you in on a little secret. You know what that shiny thing there is?
Golden root?
That golden root is a part of a Banandium root itself. It is said that roots like this come from the planet core where Banandium root resides. It is also said that some of these roots grow all the way up to the surface.
Whoa! So all of the gold around here comes from the Banandium root?
Yes, but sadly, I haven't seen a single new root around here in some time. And some jackass is going around smashing them all.
Wonder who that could be.
My sophisticated intuition tells me something has gone sideways.
That doesn't sound good. You worried, DK?
Oh, shit, sorry.
Spa! You are the curators of your own future. May the sun light the path you slither along.
Thank you, Elder.
These snakes are kind of the backbone of the underground society if they were able to create the underground suns.
It's not that difficult, really.
Oh, I like DK's voice when he's a snake. Yeah! Oh, that's so good. Jump burst. Doing a charge jump by holding A will cause damage as you launch. Ooh. Better glare. Slow motion while holding Y will cause... or by holding Y to glare will last 60% longer. Better charge jump. Charge jump by holding A on the ground or in midair. Meteor punch. Holding A to... Ooh. All these are really good. I'm gonna start with the jump burst. This is such a good final Bananza transformation. Constrictor core. I didn't even realize that was what this area was called. That's so good. God, this is such a good transformation idea. Alright, hang on. Do we have access for... Let's see what the store, this style shop has for the Slayer. That's great. That's so good.
Defense bridges.
The Banandium chip bolo tie. Oh, that's so cute. I'm gonna save the rest of these for later. If you're giving me something for tipping you, that's not a tip. That's just paying you for a good.
Wait, why are you destroying all our glass walls? That corridor won't be OSHA approved anymore.
It's just the way that I read that line out loud. Oh my god. Wow.
That's a look.
But the way that I read that line out loud reminded me of a bit from when the Dead Meat podcast did a review of the Slender Man movie. And they did it with We Hate Movies is the name of their other podcast. But they, oh my god, that looks horrible. The reflective the reflective thing on it, it's great, but I hate it. The Dusty Grape with the tacky blue and purple looks really nice. That's such a cute little outfit. Oh, she still doesn't get any shoes though.
Shoes are banned.
Perfect.
I do have so many chips. I do need to go just use all my chips. Hang on. Does the concierge also work as a chip thing, or do I need to go find that store? Chip exchange, yep. God, he's just a hexagon now. Is this tied to each one per layer like it was in Mario Odyssey, or is it just... It seems like it because it did say Radiance Chip Exchange on the... Yeah, okay. I don't think I actually have. I've mostly ignored the chips.
Looks like from what I'm seeing, there's each collector will give you one for like collection purposes, but you can also just buy as many as you want to get upgrade points.
Hmm. I will have to keep that in mind. Because I know that there's one I'm missing on the Lagoon layer, but I know it's not the chip exchange one because you don't meet any of the fractones until the next layer. Okay, I even went back to check that. Hilltop layer definitely got it. Canyon layer definitely got it. Okay, I have gone and done it for some of them, just not all of them, just because I hadn't thought about it too much. God, these guys are so freaking cute.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we're gonna need to call it for the night, because it's getting close to midnight. I don't have work tomorrow, but I do have other things I need to do, like sleep, for one. What? Hang on, why is snake before elephant? Whoa. God, look at his silly face.
Alright, it's getting late. Get to bed.
Yeah. This thing is so cool looking. For gameplay reasons, I'd believe it.
It makes it more sense to be able to swap from snake to others fast as you can,
Oh,
like, jump
shit,
and,
you're
yeah,
right.
What Duck said exactly.
Let's try that once. That's great. If there wasn't a ceiling in the way, I would have kicked ass there. Alright, well, what are you up to next week, Dragoni? You think you're going to be free, free regular stream times?
Saturday probably, but Thursdays might definitely going forward. My D&D groups trying to find a new day. Usually Wednesdays that wasn't working out, and that might be happening for Thursdays, so trying to avoid that if possible. That's the only time it works out. I don't know.
Yeah. Do what you gotta do.
Alright.
Yeah. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Thanks for hanging out. Catch you later.
I'm gonna go make some dinner.
Dinner time.
See ya.
Bye-bye.